Okay. Hello, people at the stream. Yep, I'm gonna turn this down. So a Minecraft stream. Meant to do one yesterday, and then my mum was in, so I couldn't do one. But yeah, so we're doing one today. We've got as well. Had an hour for yesterday. We wouldn't have been able to get everything done. So, as you can see, there is currently this bit. So a small update has been released to address a couple of issues, which is why it took so long to load. Crash that can occur during split screen, not split screen. Okay. Oh, okay. Sure. Yep. Okay, so something that came up earlier was there's currently a map in the marketplace. Map and skin bit. So, there we go. So we have got the Halloween Friends skin set, which is free. So 5. I wonder what one. So it looks to be a pigman. Well, a zombie pigman. I think that's a slime, or a person dressed as a slime. Don't really know. A person dressed as a bear. And a okay. Oh, that's a werewolf, not a bear. Never mind. Yeah, no, we're not gonna equip the skin. So it said there was other bits. We'll have a look what stuff they've got in here before we get into the gameplay. Which, no, I won't be buying a Halloween map. Nope, not buying a new one. So it's worlds, and then filter, highest. Nope, it's showing me all of them. Okay. I plan to download these soon. Actually, I might as well do it now. Gonna play through these on stream at some point. I don't know when yet though. Alright, so this is episode 3 of it. No. Nope, I don't want that. There we go. Ah, there we go. And episode 2. So yeah, we'll play these on stream, see if they're any good. I think they will be, but let's see if they're any good. Let's see. Oh, that's new. Oh, Seaside Story, I kind of downloaded them. I played it on stream, that's quite rubbish. But yeah, we'll do that one. We'll download the world. Okay, what's going on Twitter? Alright. Okay. Let's get into the game. We'll change this one. Yeah, we'll change this one. Character creator. Nope, I don't want those. Where is... Okay, let's go to here. And then go to... categories. Oh, let's go to my content. We're gonna equip one of the Halloween skins. So, Autumn Buddies, we'll do that another time. After Halloween, we'll... There we go, Halloween skin. To the 5. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a creeper. Oh, okay. Let's see. So that looks like that. Let's see what they all look like. Okay, so it's all the mobs with a pumpkin bag on from the scenes bit. Let's go with this one. Okay. There we go. Alright, and we're getting into the world. Yep, this is the world. Gotta figure out where we are as well. Because I don't recognise that entirely. So we'll figure out where we are. And then we're gonna get an achievement. So I've been planning this out. The stories will come as and when throughout the stream. I've been planning kind of how we're to get this achievement. So the achievement we're going for is to fly through a 1x1 block space at 40 miles per, well, more than 40 miles per hour with an elytra. So I figured out how we were going to do it 'cause years ago, well, not years ago, but back when it first got added and I was more on mobile Minecraft rather than Xbox Minecraft. At that point I couldn't even play Xbox Minecraft. It was more mobile than PlayStation. I had downloaded a world that would allow you to get achievement bits. And the way they had you do, well, had you get the one for the 1x1 space, was to go up really high and then fly diagonally through a kind of wall which had a bunch of 1x1 gaps in it. Which I couldn't do. I don't have the precision for that. I tried for several hours on several different days and just didn't happen. Oh, okay, we're right here. Okay. So what I figured we're gonna do... Oh, we need to... This is so damaged. We need to get mending as soon as possible, really. We're gonna put some stuff away. I don't need the gold at the moment. Where have we got an empty chest? Well, not empty, but relatively empty. Okay, yeah. Here we go. We can use this chest. Yeah, so this is... So if you didn't see the last episode, we defeated the Ender Dragon. And, well, we kind of went to the end, defeated the Ender Dragon, found end cities, a couple of end cities. Also found an end ship, so we got an elytra and the Ender Dragon head, and we got some dragon's breath. Which I should have bought more than 2 bottles, but I didn't really have the space for it. We also got some more pickaxe bits whilst we were there. Which unfortunately... Oh yeah, we got that one with mending. So we've got 1 pickaxe with mending. We just now need to get mending books. So yeah, so how we're going to do this one. We'll take this. 5, nope. It's 4 there. 6 there. And then 3, yep. And now we need... We'll take this one. We need, ideally, blocks that will fall. Just because it will make kind of getting them back easier. There we go. Okay. Sugar, we've got 65 levels. Alright. We're going to do it here. I'm going to dig this out. Just so that if we don't manage to kind of... Actually, no, yeah, we'll do it above an ocean. So yeah, I'll take this. Just that way, if we don't manage to kind of get out of the way of it in time, we won't die. Because I don't want to lose all of these levels. So from the Ender Dragon, we went, I think we were on about 1 or 2 levels. We ended up on 65. Which is insane. I need to clog that hole soon. Oh, but yeah. So, stories. I've got a lot of stories. I do still have it on? Yes. Oh, just before we do that, monster code. Where is it? I've lost where it is. And where's it gone? Where's the code? Under the rin pool. That's where I looked. Okay, so oh no, there it is. It was just a light. Alright, so this is for the Apex Legends code bit. There is the code is MMR61XZZE9. There we go. My last couple of monsters that I've had haven't been kind of the special event one. They've just been the regular monster. So they haven't had the code bit kind of thing. So I haven't bothered keeping those, but that one does. But yeah, so the first day, or the first couple of days, was awful. I very much hated it there. But hated it at TK Maxx. Because that's where the job is. Full on, after the very first day, I wanted to quit. I was all set to quit. The only thing that kept me there was the fact that it would pay money. Otherwise, I would have quit. Because the person who was in charge of me, clearly just didn't want to be in charge of me at all. Kind of thing. When she was told, she was really just like, oh, alright then. You could tell she kind of didn't really like me from the get-go. And so, as a result, she gave me horrible jobs to do. So, one of them was to... What was it? Well, at first she kept criticising how I did bits. And she expected me to know everything because I told the managerial people that I'd done Christmas temp at Tesco. Except what they told her, well, I told them it was on tills. What they told her was I had worked at Tesco. So they didn't mention it was Christmas temp. Didn't mention that it was on tills. So at first, she expected me to know everything about the job and what to do. Which, obviously, I didn't. So then, when she realised that I didn't know that much, she then thought I was completely stupid. Or treated me like I was completely stupid. Which was quite demoralising. And yeah, she also, not once throughout that whole day, actually called me by my name. She always called me, well, she called me girl. For all of that day. I got nope, oh yeah, it also jumps on. Alright, we'll forget that then. So yeah, so she just called me girl for that day. It was always, girl do this, girl do that. Girl, we're going to do this now. It's like, seriously? Couldn't have called me anything else. But no, so then from there, she then gave me the task of sorting out the bottles. Which we had thermos, the metal bottles, plastic bottles, glass bottles, thermos bottle bits that are more mugs and cups. Lots of different ones, and I had to sort them by bottle type and kind of colour order. And we're currently starving, but oh well. It can wait. Obviously, in real life, if you're starving and it's possible to get food, then do it. But this is video game. In video game, it can wait for a few minutes because it will take us down to half a heart. Yeah, so we've got our circular in there. And also because the light should be able to get us back. And we've got to build up to kind of world limit. Should have brought more blocks. But no, which I spent ages doing. And she thought I was scared of the bottles because I was picking them up 2 at a time. And she picked up about 5 or so, and I was thinking, I don't want to break these because I have it in my head as I break it, I pay for it. So yeah, don't want to exactly kind of break any bottles. Okay. So we're gonna go down. Alright, so the plan is we're gonna go down in this straight line. It can't kind of then where we're going straight down, we should build up more momentum. And we will fit through kind of the 1 block hole. Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to fly back to the house. Right, we're not going to make it back to the house. Oh, sugar. No, can't sprint. No. Okay. There is mobs about. We have no hunger. Half heart. Half health. It is currently a matter of dodge all of the mobs. Hey, there we go. Achievement got. Okay. There we go. Alright, we should have... Hopefully we have some food. We don't have food there. Okay. We're going along this way. We've got food in the mob spawner chest. Oh, I can't get around this way. Right, we're gonna break this block. That's what this was. This is the tunnel. Okay, yeah, I built a tunnel through to it. Which is completely lit up so no mobs can spawn. Alright, now we just gotta figure out which way it is. I thought it was completely lit up. Okay, not this side. There we go, just in case. Ah. We will find it. It is somewhere around here. Emphasis on the somewhere. Oh, we're gonna need to go through here. Nope, that bit's too dangerous. Okay. Oh, sugar. Okay. Know what? I wasn't gonna do that we'll do this next bit this episode on this time, but we're gonna need to. Okay, let's try and find that dog. I have thoroughly got myself lost. How have I got myself this lost? This is... It can't be that difficult to get there, and yet somehow it is. Okay, sorry if commentary's gonna be a little bit low. So I'm concentrating and trying to find the way to the anything. Just anything that we know would be nice. Okay, so we're here. We've blocked off that bit. What's through here? No, not that way. That's a dead end. Armor needs to get out of the way. Okay, we're gonna break through this. I know this is painful for me to break it without any tools. What's up here? nothing useful. I made this lost. Sure, it's a mine shaft, but it shouldn't be this lost. Or is this a water tunnel? I think I found it. Okay. We have made it! Finally. Okay, we can put it back to easy now. Now that we have food. Oh yeah. Twitch, if you were wondering, so the song that I was playing, I'm gonna go back and record it when he said it. But it is Him by James Marriott. I asked him on stream one time if we were to play his music on stream kind of bit, if we were to get DMCA'd, and he said we won't. So I'm gonna go back, find the stream, and record that bit as kind of further proof, rather than just me saying that he said it. But yeah, so it is a completely fine song to play, which is why it was part of the opening tune. Alright, we're gonna head back now. Now that we've got some food. Why I didn't just head down here in the first place, why I went down in the hole, I don't know. Oh, which is still blocked up. Okay, that's a problem for future me to deal with. When I kind of die and then lose my levels to it. That's a problem. Yeah, that's a problem for future me. Yeah, I only had to go about 10 blocks. 10 blocks to the right and I would have seen the... Oh well. Oh well. That was a problem that old me solved in a stupid way. And new me will have... Well, future me will have the problem of there being a block blocking the fast route. Carrots. Carrots are better than potatoes. I plan to make some fireworks soon, because I've been practicing with Elytra bits on how to use them. So soon we'll have fireworks and then it'll be much quicker. Although this will mean that it'll be in easy more often, purely for the sake of the phantoms, because then we can kill them, get their membrane, and then use it to kind of keep this alive, or keep the Elytra alive. We're gonna have this out. Okay. I like using the Elytra. Just glide down the hills. But we do need to find mending book now. It has become more important than it ever was. Partially because our kind of armor bits are nearly broken. And also because I've got 65 levels. So we're gonna sleep. Can't sleep. Okay, we're gonna go up to the villager farm. At least that way, if any mobs do spawn, they'll be taken out by the golems. So that doesn't happen. Oops. And we're gonna shut that. Okay. So yeah, and then so at the end of the first day, she then kind of, because my first shift was from 2 till 7, and as it turns out, the store closed at 6. So after half an hour, kind of bit, I was thinking, why are we here till 7? If the store closes at 6, then so they don't need to keep us here till 7. Maybe kind of quarter past, half past, but not till 7. But no, it turns out it's to kind of clear up the store. So more or less do what you've been doing all day for an extra hour, just you don't have any customers to interact with. And then I was doing that bit, and I heard my work coach kind of talking about me. Well, not work coach, but work person. Well, I presume talking about me. Because they were just like, oh yeah, you know she's Kickstart, right? And I was thinking, okay, I'm not staying here to listen to kind of them talking about me. Not, at least not behind my back in a negative way. I'm not staying and listening to that. So I went off to another bit, and they were just like, oh yeah, I don't know where she is. So she's off doing something or other. I was thinking, great. That was the bit that first gave it away, because the Kickstart bit was after that, which determined it. And then the second day, she was nicer. So a little bit worrying after this, but so she was nicer to me. Still called me girl, but she kind of took the time to explain bits more. So, because she hadn't known what Kickstarter was, and I think they kind of explained it to her as to what it was. And then kind of still gave me kind of crappy jobs, but she was nicer. Trusted in the fact of I knew what to do, kind of thing. The worrying bit is though, so I was on my way back, so every night on my way home, I had called my grandparents up. Partially to talk to them, mainly because I was bored. So I called them up. Alright, 1 second, gotta take a drink. Yeah, so I called them up, said how she was being nice, kind of thing. And my granddad made a joke. And Trich, this is pure joke. He doesn't actually ever mean this. He does this a lot. About how, kind of, if she hadn't, well, how he had sent her an email saying that he would kind of, do things to her if she wasn't kinder. And he does that a lot. He says it as one of his sins, kind of thing of, oh, if they're not kind to you, I'll treat them like Uncle Buck. And he'll make movie references to the Uncle Buck bit where, because he plays golf, he's like, right, take him somewhere, get on with golf clubs, and go bang, and kind of hit the golf ball and have it hit their head. Yeah, he's only ever joking, but, and I've never thought he's actually done it. No, I've always known he's joking because he wouldn't do it. And then it happened that she was actually, he was saying how he sent her an email for her to be kinder, and she was kinder. So it just put it in my head of, hang on a minute, did he actually do it for once? Or is he kind of just joking around? I'm quite sure he's just joking around, but you know, it's one of those things where it's in the back of your head of, did he actually do that? And I don't know. I don't want to know. Kind of thing. So, because if I find out, say if it was true, and he had actually, then she was being kind to me because she was threatened, and not because she actually liked me. But, oh, bloody heck. Oh, okay. There is a robin in my conservatory. I'm just gonna video this. I don't know whether to try and find its own way out or not. This just never happened before. I don't know what to do with this. Right, so it's got plenty of ways to get out, so it's not trapped. We've got one open window and the dog flap, which is how it got in. Yeah, it's very confused. Oh, your birds can't see glass. It's quite a pretty bird, though. I might. Oh, okay, it's got out. It's fine. Okay, that wasn't. I saw something out of the corner of my eye moving around, but I thought it was just a bird in the garden. I didn't think it was an actual bird in the conservatory. And I'm just gonna send that video to my mum because it's not something you see every day or ever. Okay, that's send in to her. But yeah, so yes, she had been. Yes. No, and if he hadn't, then it's kind of slightly sad in the way that he hadn't done it as a thing of. Okay. I don't really know. I'm trying to justify it to myself, but I can't think of a reason to justify it. I've got to leave those. But no, so yeah, second day she was gave me kind of easier jobs to do. And I started liking my department. Or the home department. Because that's the bit I was on. And then, third day, she was even kinder. I got upgraded. I was no longer called girl. I was then called darling. Which is what she called the other workers. Which I can see why. Because I can't remember their names. So, it's kind of on. This leads into another story kind of thing, but yesterday, no, not yesterday, 2 days ago, I was asked to go early, and I was asked by one of them to let them know kind of when I go. And because I don't know their names yet, it went through in my head as, okay, blonde, wearing all black, has asked me to let her know when I go early. It's like, that's what I remembered her as, just blonde, wearing all black. Not kind of her name, which I didn't even know, but blonde, wearing all black. And then as I was looking for her, I saw a blonde, wearing all black. So it's like, oh, okay, that's her. Kind of thing. Went over and was like, oh yeah, I'm off now. And she was like, oh, okay, let me ask. And then that's when I realised she wasn't the one. She was a different blonde wearing black. And it was like, okay, yeah, not exactly my best moment there. Okay, we need to explore. We need to explore. Which way to explore? We'll go this way. I don't know his shulker boxes, how we do them. Actually, we're going to put this stuff away. We're going to do a little bit of netherite mining. We're going to try and get a netherite ingot. Make the diamond pickaxe we've got netherite. And then we can put mending. Then we can combine them to put mending on. That's what we're doing. So we need that bit. Where's the wood? Okay, we'll take these. I'll also build a little bit more of the house. Or the farm. Yeah, as you can tell, I get very distracted whilst kind of building. Or whilst talking. From what we're doing. But no, so yeah. Third day was really nice. I liked it a lot. By then, me and person, and I want to say her name, but I can't really. We're gonna call her Beatrice. Yeah. So me and Beatrice, we weren't exactly getting along. Well, no, we were getting along. I would say we were friends. That we're friends. But she had got to the point where she kind of trusted me to know what I was doing. And kind of just left me to do the task. Which I was thankful for because she didn't need to be there 24/7. So by then she knew that I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was doing. It was fine. And so from there, yes, it was even better. Kind of, we just did different bits, came together at times, did the same bit, but just did different tasks throughout it. And Friday was amazing. Friday was there. It was like, you know what? Yeah, I don't know if I'll last kind of past 6 months, but at the very least, I'm going to be here 6 months. Because that's the thing with the Kickstarter, it's 6 months. Each job for 6 months, although I before, but I'm going to be there for the 6 months at least. And then on Saturday, so on Friday, she said to me, oh yeah, see you next week. Thinking, she's like, okay, well, I told you I'm in tomorrow, but fine. You want to say see you next week? I'll see you next week. Hadn't thought anything about it, kind of thing. Until I went in Saturday and she just wasn't there. Well, I then found out that she didn't work on the Saturday. It's like, oh, okay, fine. She doesn't work Saturday. Well, on that Saturday, it's fine. And I've just realised how stupid that all was. Okay, we've got cooked potatoes. Yeah. And I got paired up with... I've forgotten her name. I was going to say make up a name, but I've forgotten. I need to stop jumping off bits. Yeah. Got taken on by a person. I'm going to call her Julia. And she was awful to work with. She spent the whole day moaning about how her arm hurt because she had pulled her arm, or pulled it in kind of in her shoulder, and then she fell down the stairs. But she didn't want to take her last day off, kind of calling ill for it, because that would look dodgy, which it wouldn't, because on the stairs, no one's going to think you deliberately threw yourself down the stairs, kind of thing. Because that was her last day. But because of that, she couldn't lift anything. So she kind of, and mentally, I was fine. I thought, okay, well, you can't lift anything. About how she couldn't lift anything. She's like, I'm normally not this lazy. I normally do more. I was thinking, okay, fine. You feel guilty about the fact that I'm lifting everything. It's fine. And you'd think after a couple of, and me going, yeah, that's fine, she would get the message and stop talking about it. But no. She kept going. And going. And going. More or less for the whole day. It was, oh, sorry about not being able to help out. I normally help out more. Just my arm really hurts to lift anything. To the point that by the end of the day, I wanted to scream at her. Either shut up and get on with the work and kind of work through the pain. Or because I need to do, she wanted to go with her. Because she just kept going and going and going. And she probably thought it was that she was being kind about it. It really wasn't. She was just giving me more and more of a headache. No. But no, so then finally it reached the end. I was so happy to kind of end it that day. And then I got told, oh yeah, you're on Tuesday. Thinking, what? So I've had 4 days on home. I'm so 2 weeks here. I was looking forward to having 2 weeks there by the end of it. Okay. because I can't really say too much against it because, well, I can't say anything against it because otherwise they would just go, okay, well, just don't come in then. I'm kind of fine in a way. Well, let me go. And need the money. Can't go there. So I was thinking, alright then, fine, I'm on Tuesday. First day, the person who I was working with, she was, well, first day of shoes, she didn't start till 2. I was just like, oh yeah, we put you with this person. You start at, put you with the person. She starts at 2. I was thinking, seriously, you couldn't have put me with someone who starts at, I don't know, 12? So that way it starts from the beginning. But, nope. 12. 2 hours about it. So they were just like, okay, well, kind of team leadery, well, smart person who seems to know what they're doing. You're going to go with them for a few hours on women's clothing. To which I was thinking, it's like, why do I have to go there? And it's like, you know what, okay, it's fine, go there. And the person who I was put with was very much, you could tell she was put out and she was thinking, why do I have to have the newbie? Why couldn't I just been left out of this? Which I say to her, just a habit of one place, one time. But no, and then I've got more bugs. I'm gonna break this. Okay, we're gonna come back here in the day. No, yeah, you could tell she was put out and didn't want me there. Oh, sugar, 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 sugar. We're going. But it helped, and she's like, oh, okay, yeah, last year, can you just do pickups and kind of making sure coat bits, and then when you've done that, make sure coat bits are away. So I was doing pickups, doing coat bits. I went, so my work suite to hers. You think with her having been there longer, hers would be quicker. But no. She had done about 4 lines in the time it took me to go from one side of the store to the other. Sure, I think she was doing the zip-ups at the same time. Oh, pity's sake, why is it unstable? Stupid internet doesn't want me to tell stories. Okay. I'll finish selling this one and then I'll leave you on the pause bit a moment whilst I go to the toilet. But yeah, so yeah, I'd done more and then she was like, oh yeah, can you focus more on kind of those bits? And then came time to my lunch. And the person who I was supposed to be with at this point was in. But they just kind of didn't say anything about me going over there. To which I was thinking, well, am I on there or not? Now I was like, have they moved here or not? And they was just like, oh yeah, can you grab some clothes from the fitting room bits and put them out? To which I was thinking, just like, okay, I'll go do that. Yes, shush. You might not be able to hear her, but I can, and it distracts me. Which, talking about her, she's actually been quite naughty the past few days. But that's just a story for after this. Anyway, so it's doing that bit. And then from there, what we've built actually. See, it's, where was I? We need a torch. Need a torch. Oh, for pity's sake. Why is there a creep up there? And I'm getting myself more and more distracted. Anyway, where was I? So yeah, and I was getting complimented on there. Oh, and I'd found out on the Saturday my hours for the next 2 weeks, which happened to be kind of 12 till 5:30. Which, because of the church tiddlers bit, I can't do Wednesday 12 till 5:30 because sometimes I'm still there at, gone 12. Which I had the full intent of saying to them about, no, I can't do these hours, you need to change them. And then I realised something. At that group, they only kind of value me there for the fact that I can reach stuff that they can't. It's an extra pair of eyes, and I can kind of lift the tables. They don't value me being there for me being there, like they did at the Elf Day bits, because they said several times if I wanted, I could just be one of the kids and take part in the activity. I didn't have to help out. Whereas at the Tiddlers, it's very much, I am just there to work, kind of thing. Especially as they keep giving me the tasks that they don't want to do. Which once I realised that, I was like, actually, yeah, no, I'm not going to mention the hours to them about changing them. I'm going to instead, so it wasn't on this past week because it's school holiday bits. But I'm going to tell them that work wasn't able to change it because people due to sickness. And they can do without me for a week and see how much they value me being there for me. Oh, I didn't grab a torch. Oh, so here we go. Yeah, see how much they value me being there for me. Or if they value me being there for some skill bits that I can bring to it. And they can go without me for a week. It's kind of payback in a way. And no, see, anyway, on clothing bits. So then they happen to start saying, and team leader / managerial person. So she used to be managerial person, but she then became a team leader. Except I still think of her as managerial person. She was just like, oh yeah, might keep you on this bit more often. So they might have me on that section afterwards. JJ was thinking, please no. I don't like clothing. Or the women's clothing bit. I spend the whole day picking up things that people dropped on the floor. Which actually, so one lady, and I can say these bits, don't know the names, kind of thing. So she picked it up, or picked up a clothing bit next to it to look at, and it fell on the floor. I left it at first because I thought, okay, well, she'll kind of pick it up and put it back because she's right next to it. No, instead, what she did was kind of. Okay. So, yeah, she didn't pick it up. Instead, she just walked off and left it. And I was thinking, seriously, you watched that fall. She knew that that had fallen due to herself, kind of thing. It wasn't that might have fallen from another customer. She knocked that off and just left it, and she did nothing. And I was thinking, like, seriously, rude. No, so that was part of the reason why I just don't want to work on women's clothing. And then on Tuesday morning, the person was kind of in late, or later than me. So I was told, right, you're going on to fitting room for a little bit. So I was thinking about my own clothing or shoes. What am I on? I was just like, okay, yeah, go do fitting room for a little while. And I was starting to like fitting room. It was quite a quiet day, but it wasn't that bad. Considering time was quite nice, even in our busiest moment. Hard to kind of do. And I liked it. Put some clothes around there because it was quiet. And then person who thought she knew everything was like, oh no, yeah, come away and don't do that now. So yeah, went away, started helping on her bits she did pick up. I did several So I did the whole thing. The whole time, she was just... You'd think that she would be doing her job, but no. She was just talking to customers. And not even in the way of kind of trying to help them find something. Just in the way of having a good natter. Okay, don't need any of those. It's just like, seriously? So I don't doubt at all that she's going to have claimed the work that I did as hers. Kind of thing. Which is annoying. And then, yeah, I literally, and then at 2 they were just like, oh yeah, you're now on shoes. Kind of thing. And I have my lunch break at 2:30. Because it's 2.5 on, half an hour lunch break, 2.5 hours. So it works fine for me. Except then because the person I was with started at 2. Well, I can't exactly work with her for half an hour. And then be like, alright, bye, I'm off now. I've got my lunch. It's quite a rude thing to do, to disappear straight away. Oh no, so so there's a thought, okay, well, I'll go at 3. So then it was 3 hours and then 2 hours. No. Yeah, 3 hours and 2 hours. Which I hadn't wanted to do that way. I originally wanted it to be it would be 4.5 or 5 hours and then I leave. Just have the half an hour early, but apparently I'm not allowed to do that. Even though, so this is like, the boys that worked there had been told that they could do that. I heard them told that they could do that. I wasn't. I was told, oh no, you're not allowed to do it that way. Which is annoying. It's like, seriously? But that brings me round to another thing that Tesco had done once, which I don't want to get into that right at this second, so I'm going to put a pin in that. But no, so stayed there extra, and I hate working on shoes. I didn't think a department could be worse than on clothing, but the shoes is worse. I dread the sound of customers looking at shoes. Because, so it wasn't too bad for the first day. It was just, okay, go around, make sure the shoes are in the right place. Which doesn't sound that hard. But when you're just picking up a shoe, looking at it, checking if it's in the right aisle for 3 hours, that really does something to you. And I don't know the European to UK number system for it. So each time it would come up, suddenly there'd be 38. And it's like, what the flip does 38 mean? 38 means nothing to me. I deal with UK size 5, which I now remember that 38 European is size 5 ladies. And I would remember a couple of them. And then I would get to another bit and it's like, okay, well, what the flip does this mean? It's like, that means nothing to me. And then I'd remember those ones and then forget the past ones. And then I'd have one for a few rows away that was size 40 odd. And I would be on 44. And it's like, okay, so what was size 40? Was size 40 that? Was it that? I know. It drove me mental. I hate it. Kind of thing. Hey. Chat, I'm going to have to be back in a minute. I will leave you with music. I will be back soon. And hopefully you've been able to hear all that, as I think the headset volume's been off. Great. I need to get better at that. Alright. Back soon. Chat, I am back. I'm gonna turn it a tiny bit. Actually, let's just go settings, audio. There we go. I'm gonna put it into peaceful as well, just because it makes the whole kind of mining bit easier. But no, so recap, just in case it turns out that it kind of hasn't been doing it properly. Where was recap? It's... So yeah, so Monday was on clothing, where it's quite a boring day, just kind of picking up bits. Customers were quite blatant in the fact that they had dropped something and just couldn't be bothered to pick it up. Tuesday, got to meet the person who I was supposed to be with. Oh yeah, so the people kept asking me questions that I couldn't answer right when nobody was around. So I always got told, okay, well, you'll have your work buddy with you, so they can kind of answer any questions. And a couple of times, Beatrice person had left me to kind of answer them myself because she thought, nope, I need to answer them, which is understandable. On one or two, I beat her to it. But no, so some of the questions I got asked, one of them was, could you hold on to a product until the Friday? And this was on the Monday. To which I was like, I don't think so. Because as far as I knew, we just didn't hold on to the products in general. So I didn't know if we did or not. I was like, Tills will probably know. And the bits I was getting asked for stuff that I really needed somebody there for. Because I had no idea on it. Except it was as though the customers waited and was like, oh, okay, she's all alone now. And I'm just like, right, we'll ask now. Because they never came up with them whilst I was with people. Only ever once I was kind of alone from them did they ask. It was like, seriously? You couldn't have asked like 5 minutes ago when there was someone who actually knew the answer there? Okay, oh, sugar. Okay, I think it was just outside that time. But no, so... Okay, yeah, it was outside. That bit happened. And then... we'll go along this way. I wasn't... No! There was no way I was close enough to that for it to blow me up. I was far enough away. No. Oh, my stuff's burning. EXP, I had 65 levels. I should have made the books first. Should have enchanted the books. Okay. That's not something you expect to see. Okay. Well, I didn't want to do this when I had the levels, but there's a quicker way to get down. Here we go. I didn't want to do it when I had the levels, because if I missed, then it would kind of kill me. There was no way I was close enough for that. No, a bunch of it's burnt. Oh, for pity's sake. Thankfully I had nothing overly important. I'm so glad the pickaxe. Oh, sugar, have I lost the pickaxe? I hope not. Please, it's just hidden. I haven't seen it. If we've lost the pickaxe, then we've got to go back. And we've lost the only mending pickaxe that was... Yeah, we've lost both the pickaxes. So we have... no diamond pickaxe with mending. And no iron pickaxe with mending. Which we needed. The iron pickaxe wasn't that important. We found a netherite bit though, of ancient debris. But then the diamond one we needed because it was the only diamond one with mending we have. I think. I'm like 99% sure. So we did need that one. This is what I get for talking whilst I never write mine. Okay. Also gone from 65 levels down to 6. But the levels we can get back whilst doing this. Great. Well, back we go. To go just get a pickaxe in general. Ah, stupid mining trip. That was my own fault. I should have been further away. No, because I've done it from closer before and it hasn't done anything. It hasn't done that. I don't get it. Either way, we're going to hope that I had found 2 and saved one in an ender chest. We are really going to hope that wasn't kind of the only one. Because if it is, I've screwed us for a little bit. It just means that we need to get... So we're up to 5, 6, 7... Instead of 8 books of mending, we would need... Well, 7 books of mending. We would need to get 8. Which, considering I can't even find one, it's going to take us ages. And I'm just going to set an alarm quickly. Because I am on the time limit today. Not a massive time limit, but I've got to... My mum finished... So at 12:45 the stream ends so I can kind of get ready and then get tidying. Wait, no. Let's see. Let's hope. And I didn't. It is not here. Let's go check these chests. Maybe I put it in one of these. Oh, for pity's sake. So, nope. See, that one's just got silk touch and efficiency. And we haven't. Oh, fuck. Okay, so we're gonna sleep the night away. And there is just no point in us going netherite mining anymore. There's honestly just no point in it. So instead we're going to go exploring. Because we now need to find some structures. It's that or we do fishing for the next few hours. A few hours. Which you could just do fishing. Yeah, we're gonna do fishing. I know I've got one for it, so we're gonna do that one because that will increase it. We want regular fishing rod, not warped fungus. Regular fishing rod. Because there is a chance that we can fish up. Or fish up a mending bug. Okay, and I've got no fishing rods. So we'll make some sticks. Fishing rod. That bit and then lure. It's okay. We are going fishing. It'll be easier to do stories because it's easier to do it whilst fishing. Take that one. No. Okay. Oh well. We now just need to get 8 mending books. Instead of 7. And mending is either the hardest or at least one of the hardest to find. It's got one of the lowest drop rates. Actually, we're going to have this bit clear for it. Just that way we can see when it kind of grabs it or when we get one. Another disappointing thing is the whole reason we were in peaceful is so that we wouldn't die and lose all the levels. You know, it is going to take several hours at the mob grinder to get that back. No, I blame the Halloween skin. Okay, but anyway, so yeah. Then Wednesday, I was on shoes. And it was like, okay. She said to me about potentially doing price, but it was like, oh no, actually this will be too complicated for you. Which I was thinking, alright, wait to say I'm stupid. But fine. So I spent another day just picking up shoes, checking their size, making sure they were in the same place. Although there were some annoying families in there. But no, another just kind of boring day. And then on Thursday I thought, you know what, nope. If all I'm going to be doing is chicken... Oh, what's this? Chicken shoe bits, then I might as well kind of add a little pizzazz to it. Oh, treasure map. Okay. Yeah, let's go see if it's there. So... Wait, this one has silk touch. Woo! I've never been able to get one of those before. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna find this and then I'm gonna get back to the story. And we're gonna hope that it's there. Because usually these aren't there. Oh, the laptop's died. Okay. I'll get the stream up on the phone. Right, go to there. Turn off phone's volume. View dashboard. Okay. Stream's up on the phone now. Okay, so from what I've seen, go that bit. Now I need to go this way. Okay, so it should be here. This is the, okay. Oh, can't get much worse than digging straight down at this point. And it's not here, like normal. The treasure is never here. The only time I've ever found the treasure where it said it would be is in the tutorial world, because it has to be there. Otherwise, it is just never there. Actually, we're going to put string down. That way it won't kind of suffocate us. Here we go. No. So yeah, so we're finding the perfect fishing spot at the moment. No. So yeah, so there's that thought, you know what, I'll do it a little bit besides. Instead of just having the shoes in their size all muddled around, I would go and kind of, no, yeah. Where was I? I would do the full size into the half size. Because obviously you've got 4 and then 4.5 and then 5 bits. So I started doing that. And then whilst I was doing that, I noticed that kind of several of them took up more space than was actually needed, where it was kind of disorganized. So it's like, okay, went and thought, well, actually, doing this, I can fit more space for some of the other ones. So went and sorted that bit out, and I think we need luck of the sea. Just gonna chuck these blocks in here because we don't need them, and then that way I can put those like that. So yeah, so went and did that, and noticed that I could get more on. So started moving bits up, and then I thought, I wonder if this can work with the other sizes. So I kind of tried it. And I'd been told though that I'd gone over my allotted time slot. To which I was thinking, how could I go over my time slot kind of thing? I have, because I'm allowed 25 hours at most in the week. Thinking, how have I gone over it? I've been kind of clocking in and out properly. And it's gone over by 5 minutes. So they were just like, oh yeah, go early kind of tomorrow. Well, what was today and tomorrow. So Thursday and Friday for me to go early. Just thinking, okay, fine. Because they didn't want to potentially have them get in trouble, have me get in trouble for going over the time. I thought, they're not really going to care if I go over by about 5-10 minutes. They're probably just not going to pay for those 5-10 minutes. It's going to be about 10 minutes worth unpaid. That's all that's going to happen. They're not going to go, oh, you stupid people, so it's taking them work extra. Because you can put it down to, there was a queue and kind of the machine was going slow, so then it took a little bit longer to log out. You can easily just come up with an excuse for it. It's not the end of the world if I go 5 minutes over. But no, so I thought, fine, well, I'll go early. And of course, Thursday was the one day where I needed to have the full time. And then we did, so finished it off yesterday. And then my work person came in. We had another 6. Oh, what book is this? Yes, Mending book. Woo! Okay. 1 out of 8. 7 more to go. So yeah, tripwire hook. It's not useful. I'm gonna chuck these up because we can't use these. Gravel, blackstone. Okay. But no, so from there, where was I? Yeah, so did that bit. Yeah, we got another 6 totes of stock, which to them, you would think that a tote would be a type of bag. So I thought it was. No, a tote is kind of, you know, when you go into Tesco bits and you see kind of the veg crates, but you see them occasionally taking the stock out of crates with the flappy lids. That's what a tote is. There are 6 full boxes of shoes to go out, which I have no idea how she got up because the lift is broken. And she wouldn't have taken it out of the store because otherwise all of the alarms would go off. So yeah, so I have no idea how she got it upstairs. I am very glad that she didn't send me to go and get them because I have no idea how I would get upstairs. Considering where it's the main shop bit, we don't have a stock bit upstairs. We're kind of stock lift upstairs. So I've got no idea how she got up there. I can only assume she took it up the escalators, which they wouldn't fit. So I've really got no idea. But no. And so during that day, or during yesterday, I had a person ask me where dungaree straps are, because someone working on the shoes department would definitely know where dungaree straps are. I had a person ask where tracksuits are, again because a person on shoes will know where tracksuits are. I had some people ask me about shoe sizes, which wasn't too bad. I just said if it's not kind of out, then we haven't got it in stock, and that it will be online. My phone flashed. Okay, my phone's being weird. So yeah, just like if it's not in stock, then we'll have it online kind of thing. We had on Thursday discovered a shoe security tag just kind of laying in the open. Well, not so much in the open, but not attached to any shoe, which was concerning. Then we had a pair of boots with no price on, which I was going to put at £19.99. Turns out they were 729 quid. Ooh, that's a good buy. So it was just like, okay. Yeah, so the people didn't end up getting them from the price and bits. But, so the thing with TK Maxx is they get the stock in up to 60% off. So that's already been reduced from its kind of original price. Which, even if it was only 1%, would have been at least about 80, well, at least nearly 100 quid kind of thing off the original price. So it makes me wonder if it's 729 at that all meant miles. That kind of however far, however much it cost. How much did it cost before they took off the price? Or before it was reduced? Because those boots would have been in the thousands. Kind of thing. Most likely. But no, so I then had a lady who had either her kid and friend and her kid and kid's friend or her two kids. I wasn't too sure. They were trying on shoes, like you would do, and one of the pairs they tried on was 6, and where I'd moved them up, well, the kids 6 and kind of the kids size 6 and everything else up. Where I'd what the where's all that gone? Is that's all despawned? Okay. Everything's kind of going everywhere. I don't know. So where they're all squashed and moved up, but I made sure to leave several kind of gaps or several rows between kids size 6 and men's size 6, just so that you wouldn't get confused. So what did the lady do? She gave her kids men's size 6 to try on, which the kids I'd say they were 2 girls for a start, and I would say they were about 10, 11. And they were just like, oh yeah, why don't you try on the next one? Then gave them men's size 7. I was thinking, lady, can you not read? Or kind of use your brain? They is not kids' shoes, they is men's shoes. Kind of thing. There is no way that her kids had men's size feet. But no, and then I had another customer who I don't really know what he was doing. So it started off as though he was trying to sell me a pair of shoes that we happened to sell, because he was saying how it's real leather and it's like snake skin, burgundy bits, and how it'd gone down quite a bit. And I was thinking, look, man, I'm not buying a pair of shoes, especially not those. So if I was to buy a pair of shoes, it would have to be black for a start, for work bits, so I could wear them there, and I could get work to pay me back for them. But yeah, I'm not kind of buying a pair of shoes. And then he started saying, oh, and the longest you can keep it is 24 hours or so. And I was thinking, okay, I don't know, but sure, possibly that could be the time scale. Don't know though, but yeah, I think that's that. I think that's the time scale. And he was saying now he brought his friend a bunch of sneakers, and I was thinking, okay, you brought your friend sneakers, sure. So nothing weird with that. And so yeah, I don't know if he was trying to sell me the shoes or if he was just being excited about them. I don't know. Because they were a pair of women's boots that I take it as buying for a friend. But I don't know. But no, and then I also had a set of customers think that a wallet was a pair of size 7 lady shoes, because I found that on them. It was like, yep, this is definitely this. I then had, what was the next one? So it was that bit, and then someone also thought a bag was set to be left there. Some really weird customers. But no, and I don't know what I have got the weekend off, though, which is nice. So I've got some more time to do bits. I don't know what hours I'm working though over the next few weeks. Well, I know the hours. Don't know what department I'm working on next week. All I know is I'm on a different department. So far I've done 4 days on home, 1 day on women's clothing, or 1.5 days on women's clothing. Kind of bit. No, 1 day and a couple of hours. A couple of hours on fitting room. And then then 3.5 days on kind of women's on shoes. So all that's left is jewellery, cosmetics, men's clothing, and kids. Oh, and then tills and headset training. And then after that, if they ask me what section I'm going on, that I want to go on, at the moment I'm staying home. It's a big section because you've got bathroom storage. Well, bathroom storage is separate then. Kitchen stuff, stationery, bedding, cameras, decorations, stalls, plants, food, mugs and cups. What else is there? Seasonal, so Christmas bits at the moment. And there's another one that I've forgotten. Oh, and dog stuff. Oh, and then rugs and carpets and outdoor rugs, or outdoor kind of doormats. Yeah, very big. It's kind of, if you go into it and go on the bottom, it's all the stuff at the back of the store on the bottom bit. So when you come off the escalator, all the stuff that you can see in front of you is home. Going from the left side of the store to the right side. So, very big section. But it's nice. I like that section. It's very much, you go through it, you make sure everything looks nice and tidy, you put stuff away, then you get some bits out, put those in the right places, and then you go back and you do that all over again, because in the time that it's taken you to do 3 lines, customers have already gone and messed up the first line by the time you've done 3. Actually, sometimes quicker than that. It depends on the customer, on the day. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that actually. But I'm going to do this anyway, because I've got nothing to lose now. Just gonna kill this one because they're not supposed to spawn up there. It's got half slabs for a reason. They're not supposed to be down here either. Alright, we're giving up on those for now. But no, so that's been the time so far. What to put it on? So we've got one mending book. So do we put it on armor? Pickaxe, which is somewhere. Somewhere there is a netherite pickaxe. Or the sword. We won't have to wear the armor too often. We would then also have the axe for it to go on, but yeah. I don't even know where the pickaxe is. We're gonna put it on the sword. So how many levels do I need? 33. Okay. We're gonna hope that we don't die. Please don't kill us. Please don't kill us. Wait, do any of these have... Okay. None of them do good. So arrow chest. Random chest. Drop a chest. Random. Oop. Maybe it's over here with these bits, because I think this is where I was using it last. Actually, yeah, we'll have to go on the pickaxe now that I think about it. Because the pickaxe has got the least... The pickaxe is just gone. I think I broke it. Yeah. No, that would explain why we can't find it, is if I broke it. Which is... I'm quite sure that's what I've done. But just check upstairs, because there's a chest up here. Yeah, we broke the netherite pickaxe. Well, I say I broke the netherite pickaxe. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna go on the sword then. Which means... Oh, I don't want to go and spend time in the mob spawner. Actually, it's good kind of talking bits. It's the axe. Just gonna double check these again. Just in case. Okay, so that's definitely gone. Alright, we'll check this chest on the way through. And then we're gonna go to the mob spawner. So then we can get kind of more levels. Because I'm not going to... I can tell story bits. But I don't fancy doing villager trading. Like, no, we'll do villager trading. So my mind's everywhere at the moment. We're gonna put a bunch of stuff in here. Just gonna dump everything. Take out some of these because we need those in there. Okay, this stuff we can lose. Double check that it's still going actually. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, I've got this chest down here. Is it in here? Please be in here. Nope, it's not. Oh! No, I know where it is now. It's in the tunnel system. Because we used it on the bunker. It's down there. See, this is how long it's been since we've been in this world. That I can't remember where anything is. Because I don't play this... I haven't played this off stream so far. I haven't had time to play this off stream. So at first it was because I knew I'd want to do kind of the achievement before the stream bit. And then now it's become... There we go. Wait. Was that our one? Is that the only one we had? Oh yeah, that's our Silk Touch boy. The Silk Touch one. Oh yeah, there's this room. We still need to grab these. Which I'm hoping one day we'll get looting on one of them. No, not looting. Oh yeah, oh! Nope, it's the fortune one we broke. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we don't need to Silk Touch with mending on at the moment. The one we wanted mending on, I remember now, we broke. Or has broken. Okay, and we're up. And then I have to break this by hand. Yeah. Okay, so villager trading it is. Yeah, because he wanted the fortune one so that it would last longer. Okay. But no. See, so it's been the week. So it's been quite an up and down week. It's kind of so in the mornings. That's why it's gonna be a lot of these streams will be more than 8:39 kind of time. In the next week at least. Purely because of availability. So where I start at 12, I had to have left the house at the very latest by 11:23 to kind of be there if I rush it and kind of get there just in time. So I like to leave between 11:15 and 11:20. But then because of that, it means if I wake up at kind of 7:30, I have from 7:30, I have 7:30 till 8:30 is wake up. And then 8:30 until 9:30 is kind of have breakfast bits, do other bits. It sounds like I have a lot of time, but when you're actually there in the morning, there is just no time. I always end up running late. So as it was last Thursday's stream, where that was 10 till 11, I had to have been dressed and ready to go and have everything ready before. So it was just grabbing the last couple of things afterwards. It really was kind of. It ended up going to about 20 to 11 because my mum gave me the task of washing up, which she then thought I hadn't done. So, yeah, it's very much. My mornings are quite tight, but I can kind of do an hour stream. Although, actually, today, there is going to be a midnight horror stream. Yay! Yeah, so Ian's coming round on on Sunday or tomorrow. So I can't, because I wanted to do a horror stream on Halloween because it's kind of horror Halloween bits. It's the most you're gonna get out of me. So I wanted to do that, but then with him coming around, I thought, well, I can't do a midnight horror stream with Ian around. Not only that, but my mum will be here. And I'm really pushing it on time. So I was like, okay, I still want to do a horror stream on Halloween. Well, I won't be able to do it during the day because they'll be here, we'll be doing bits. There just physically won't be time for it. So it's like, actually, I do have it scheduled in to do a midnight stream kind of on the Saturday. And horror stream on the Saturday. So I thought, you know what? I can get 2 birds done with 1 stone. So, starting at 11:30 and going till 1 a.m. and all of these times are British Standard Times. It kind of hit me that it might be a little bit confusing. It's always British Standard Time, purely because I am British, I live in England, and it is easier for me to talk about it in my natural time zone, rather than have to go to Google each time to work out the EST, PST. Actually, I can tell you all of the bits. And hello, thank you for the follow. It's only just showed it up, so thank you. Anything? You are now part of the people of the stream, which means that you will get called either people of the stream or chat, depending on how I feel on the day. You also get to hear me ramble. There is also access to a Discord, which I'm going to be checking the link tonight to see if it actually works or not. And hoping it works, because if it doesn't, then that means I've been telling people to use a broken link. Yeah. No. Yeah, that's all the stream benefits at the moment. Oh, and then the current follower goal is to, when I get to 10 followers, is for me to sin, which seems quite self-righteous, but I'd never sinned. The last time I kind of sung for people to hear me was when I was about 10, 11 kind of thing for Christmas songs. And even then, that was once a year. Other than that, I don't sin at all. So yeah, so the goal was for that. But no, so yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, so the time zones that I translate time bits to, based on the streamers and YouTubers that I watch. So I've got EST, PST, ET. Where is the next one? I've got more than that on here, unless I got rid of them. I don't think I did. I'm starting to think I did. EDT. Oh, I got rid of the others. Okay. I did have another 5 on there, but I've got rid of the others. But it's kind of, they will arrange it and then tell the time zone, or tell the times in their time zone and be like, oh yeah, it's this time. So then I'm having to translate it to BST, for British Standard Time. Which, unfortunately, even the earliest ones are 5 hours behind us. So they're just like, oh yeah, we're going to start it about 7, 8 p.m. That's about 2 a.m. kind of time. And it's like, yay, I get to stay up all night again for the stream. But no, so yeah, so when it's midnight over here, in America it should, well, if you're on the EST, it will be about 6:30 for you, kind of thing. I don't know the Portugal time or Portuguese time. I haven't checked that one out. I need to probably do that one. Yeah, I'll check that out later, kind of thing, just to find out what roughly time zone bits. But yeah, it is a lot of weird things. There's a lot of different times that I'm keeping track of, as well as I'm currently keeping track of forever in several different bits. Well, several different parts of the UK. Yeah, a lot of different bits going on. But no. So yeah, so Midnight Horror Streams. So yeah. So I'm making myself play. I haven't 100% decided whether it's the first Five Nights at Freddy's or the second one. I'm thinking I'm going to have it be the first, purely because although I managed to last an hour whilst playing the first one, whereas the second one I lasted 40 minutes before I had to stop because of work, or because I thought I might have a heart attack whilst at work, which thankfully I didn't, as evident by me being here. But yeah, thankfully I didn't. Okay, and Farmer. Nope. No. This one. Use a beetroot one. Okay, so we're going to do that bit. And then we're going to go down and grab the iron in a minute. Where did... Okay, I need to go check that because... Or was one of these potatoes? Because we had I swear we collected the potatoes. Or did I just ignore them? We can grab iron whilst we're down here. Because we've got 3 up there that trade iron bits. Nope. Okay. And then we'll buy stuff as well, so that way it's kind of, we get double the bits. So we sell them produce, and then we buy their produce. That way we get XP twice as quick. Oh, we didn't do the potatoes, that's why. I thought it was weird how we only had 21, but yeah, we never did the potatoes. And then actually, okay, we'll keep 1 bit for the rotten ones purely because then we can add them to the chest of it. No, so yeah, 1.5 hour stream. But it's not just 1.5 hour stream. It's 1.5 hour stream at night. Which is when I wanted to make sure I never did them at night because it would be easier for me to have nightmares from them. So I've already decided that tonight I'm not sleeping. Which isn't so much a good thing on the particular timing at the moment because the past 3-4 nights in a row, my dog has decided to wake me up at several times in the night. So I will go to sleep at kind of 12:30 1. She will wake me up several times in the night, demanding strokes for a couple of hours. So I go to work, come in, I am exhausted. I managed to make myself stay awake till midnight because I thought, right, well, I'll have naps. At first I was against it and I thought, no, I'm going to need to have naps kind of thing. And then the one that I allowed myself to, I just wasn't tired. So, coming from those bits, exhausted, this thing keeps me up half the night. It's like, why? So yeah, so she's been quite naughty recently. Currently she's grumpy though because she's been picking and I've put the cone on her. So by picking, I mean she's kind of biting herself still, and I don't want her to hurt herself, so because occasionally she does whine while she's doing it. So she's got the cone on so she can't reach it. But I'll have to take that off before my mum gets in because my mum doesn't like wearing it. She's like, no, it's helping her. It is useful. Anyway, have another bit of drink. If you're still watching, then please have a drink. Here we go. Okay. So that guy was wheat farmer. He is beetroot. Get out of the way, stupid gollum. Right, so yeah. Which, so I'm not looking forward to the midnight horror stream. I'm really not. It terrifies me that I'm going to be doing it at midnight. And I'm struggling to see why I allowed myself to do this. Considering I know what it will do to me. Don't see why I'm allowing myself to do it, but I'm allowing myself to do it. And I'm not going to be able to convince myself otherwise, I don't think. This one wants potatoes. I really need to get these kind of infected and then turn back. It would make it so much easier. Okay, and we're going to do this bit. Okay, so now we've got 6. So what we're going to do is this guy sells efficiency. Where's the one that sells the fortune one? One of these sells fortune, the diamond fortune, because that was how I got it in the first place. Was that it was kind of sold. Yeah, they all diamond efficiency. Great. So we've got farmers. The top floor is all Fletchers. And then this bit is all just farmers and Fletchers. Alright, we're going to go down. We're going to go check on the other ones, actually, because we've got another group of villagers. Okay. And then we're just going to buy their goods. Because I know we've got stonemason over there. We've got a few stonemasons, so I think we might just buy the bricks for the farm. Yeah. And then possibly if there's one there with beds. Actually, yeah, because no, we do need nether right now. Great. Shit. And we've got this bit, so we do that. Boom. Okay, so shepherd person doesn't sell beds yet, but will do soon, so we'll work on him in a minute. They all have books. Oh, we need his ones, because he does bottles of enchanting, and it's always a great way to get levels. Okay, we're gonna do this. Gonna buy a bunch of wool from him, and then we're going to buy bricks because it's 1 for 10. So now if we get out, so we can currently make 5 more beds, and after all of that we are only level 24. After all of that work, all of that trading, we are level 24. We've gone up 7 levels. I just want to put it on. Okay. Let's go to this bit. We're gonna grab all the iron that we have. Oh yeah, there's our shulker box. It was an achievement to name a shulker box. The only thing that I think we need silk touch to pick them up. I haven't tested it out as I don't know. As I kind of don't want to lose it if it is. But yeah, I think we need silk touch to pick them up. Okay. Do we not have... Oh, we have a tunnel pool. Okay. Well, we've got all the iron that we have. Just check this bit. Got tons of copper though. I wish villagers would trade for copper. We could give them tons of it. But nope, they just want iron and diamonds. I'm not trading them my diamonds. I think they should make that a thing in the new update that villagers can trade for the copper. Because it's kind of, once you've made the lightning rod bit and the copper blocks, and then you get the spyglass. Other than that, it's kind of useless at the moment. Just can't really do anything with it else. Anything else with it. Oh, it was Fortune Iron, that was it. Okay, so we're gonna go to... We don't need more arrows. We're gonna go to this guy. 1 for 6 or 1 for 4? Do. See, now that... We can't do that one because that uses up too many. We'll do this one. And then we'll do this one because then we can make some golden apples. Is there any iron in there? No. Okay. Well, I think that might be it for today's stream. Yeah, we're about a minute off the timer anyway. Let's just get to the alarm bits before it goes off. There we go. Okay. So, couldn't get as much done as I wanted to get done, which is annoying. Might go live later. No, I don't have time to go live later on. Might be live tomorrow. If not, I'm going to try and go live Monday. I do only say try though, purely because I've got to try and fit it in around timings. Although my mum does start earlier, so should be fine. Anyway. Yep. Yeah, that's the stream. Okay. Tired. So yeah, I will see you all again later on tonight for the horror stream. I would recommend listening to it through headphones or maybe not headphones, but having it on silent because there is a good chance I might scream throughout it. So definitely do not play it full blast because it will get loud. Other than that, I hope you'll be there to kind of see me getting terrified. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Just gotta save this. Oh, also, might do some Minecraft dungeon bits soon. It won't be from the beginning of an account. It will be kind of from my current run. It's just I've been playing that more because there's Halloween crests going on. So you might get some content on there. It depends if I feel like it or not. Which I won't be starting a new character for it. So yeah.